Alright, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Second time I'm going through the Blue Lion story. The game is pretty good. It's just as good as I remember. I think this reinforms. Earlier this year, I played Unicorn Overlord. I think as a strategy, turn-based strategy, tactics game, I think Unicorn Overlord is better than Fire Emblem Three Houses. But as long as story goes, yeah, there's no other game that quite like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Not even like Persona, I feel like, because of the choices you can make and the people you can recruit and the stuff you can do in this game, the sheer amount of supports in this game, I think like is even more than Persona. But as far as gameplay goes, I think like the actual tactics part, Unicorn Overlord is better. And now that I go back, because the first time I played this game, I played the Blue Lion route. Obviously, that's a fresh playthrough, a blind playthrough. And then the subsequent playthrough, the Golden Deer, the Black Eagle, and the Treasure Out playthrough, I always just did it on New Game Plus. So it's good to like go back to this game on New Game to see like the things I missed. One of the things I realized, which I didn't realize it the first time I played, and I didn't realize it on the other playthrough either, is the first part of the game, the part 1 of the game. You really don't have to worry about support. You really are like trained with different professor and get your points to go up, so you can recruit as many students as possible. Because I was really sweating on the like latter half of the part 1 because I couldn't recruit a single person. And then like on part 2, you don't really have anything to do on part 2 during like intermission time. All you have is just like e-neo and like stuff which your students, and then get a rank to go up. So you don't really have to worry about like their class ranks in part 1 either. All you really have to worry about is just held as MVP. All you really have to worry about in part 1 is to recruit students. Part 2 you can worry about support. So yeah. As far as this playthrough go, I really just hard focused on trying to recruit some of the characters I find interesting. Oh, Zero. Zero battle, zero victory. I'm gonna serve Rhea any longer. Zero nearly left the church. He was persuaded to stay, however, to assist in rebuilding monastery and help the maintaining thanks to devoted work. I think the officer academy was able to reopen in a few years. When the new student looked already whole, Zero found himself amongst them. Alright, yeah, he became the new students. Right, I never used these guys. Though Fódlan said chance how the month's goal remain unwavered, determined he worked with the quest and to do away with the inequality caused by them. To that end, his research resulted in magical tools that will be used even without the aid of quest to prove to be yet another worldwide discovery by the father of questology. Flame disappeared soon after the war, and over time was all but forgotten. She had never existed. Many years later, however, a young woman resurfaced and completely transformed Fódlan. When she looked to a man who stood beside her, she wondered if it would be alright in the new era to call him father. Cetus remained a monastery and worked to resolve. Okay, so Flame left Cetus? Is that what you're saying? The work to restore the authority of Terceros, doing away with his old dangerous. He adopted the tolerant stance towards all. His encouragement, believe, respect those of the other faces. He helped the people of Fódlan to find common ground with which others. So, like, the Flame's ending and the Cetus ending made it sound like Flame left Cetus? Is that? I find it hard to believe. After returning home, Ignace persuaded his family that he could become a painter. He traveled all throughout Fódlan and beyond, painting beautiful landscapes and captivating portraits of the world's cultures. His unique style set the artist's paradigm for the generation. Wait, you were in 2 battle? Oh right, I got you as. No wait, I didn't get you as a. No wait, you had a paralogue, right? Dorothea returned for opera. The Metal Frank opera as soon as the war is over. Thanks to her talent, the company enjoying a resurgence in popularity, at least well beyond the end of her own career. When she gave up her position at the sanctuary, she settled down to a private life of peace and quiet, and said she was very happily married. Doesn't say who she married, does it? Manuela left Garreg Mach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There she contributed heavily to the rebuilding effort while teaching future generations the next skill of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last year of her life happily devoting to her students. Gilbert returned to Fódlan and resumed her duty as a knight. Faithfully served King Dimitri for 9 years while she finally retired and said that she found rest for his days coaching the young prince in coaching the young princess in the art of combat. Does this like game spoil that Dimitri and Felix and Byleth had like a daughter? Is that? Or are you talking about like Annette? No, Annette, you shouldn't be able to teach Annette anything. Like when you retire, Annette should be like a whole just a knight at this point. And the business saving proved a great asset in the post-war introduction of Garreg Mach. Once the restoration was complete, she disappeared from the area completely. The tales of the mysterious merchant will pass down every corner of the world in the centuries to come. Some say she can continue to travel even in the state, literally peddling her wares and even in search of the next luxury opportunity. Ash, you got into some battle, but you were just, after Shamir joined, you just got benched. After the war, Ash was formally knighted and appointed the new head of the Horse Gaspar, which had no successors. His warm, sincere attitude towards the subject was praised all over Fódlan. Ash was finally recognized as the ideal knight she always hoped to be. His deal lived on countless tales. Constance, you're alone, huh? You didn't get support. You didn't get like married to anyone? Okay. For her services in war and innovation in magic, Constance von Nouveau was one of the first to receive peers of the new Fódlan, new for generations for thereafter. Her noble house was valued as the leader of the magical research and development. Okay, that's weird. I thought you would at least like, I don't know, get together with Yuri or something. Maybe Balthus, but you're just alone. Alright, cool. Oh, you two. Okay, so Mercedes didn't end up with Annette. Didn't end up with the dude. Okay. After the war, Annette and Mercedes lived separate lives. The former as a teacher in the School of Sorcery of Fódlan, the latter as a clerk at Garreg Mach. Oh wait, Annette was the teacher and and Mercedes was the cleric. Yeah, okay. I got us separate. Though they lived apart, they exchanged letters frequently and shared their lives, which while not in such detail, though they were side by side. After many decades, they resigned their respective positions, reuniting at Garreg Mach. In the final years, they relocated to a modest house in the Fortress City and said they were happily together to the very end. Okay, so that's like giving me the first playthrough of like Felix and Solveig vibe. They are like friends until the end, but they. In this one, it seems like they like shocked up. Sure, why not? Oh hi, you two. No, in first one I didn't see this because in first one I decided to marry Shamir, so I'm pretty sure Catherine was alone. Yeah, okay. After according to the night of Sarah, Catherine and Shamir set out a lifelong journey together. Their pair was inseparable as they traveled across Fódlan, and eventually one of them in Shamir's homeland attacked them. They faced many hardships in their adventures, some of which were self-inflicted, as the duo just sticking their noses into other business and the effort to right draws. Instead, however, there's no foes they encounter who can prove a match to the combined might of Shamir's marksmanship and Catherine's Thunderbane. Wait, she took this Thunderbane with her, like when she left? Okay. Okay, Yuri and Happy. Ooh, that's long. After the war, Yuri accompanied Happy to the village where she was born. Surprising nature of the visit, combined with the local custom, a massive celebration of family reunion, made things awkward at first. The party did not get started until nightfall, but Happy was able to reunite with her parents, and under the staring sky, lasting bonds were forged. In fact, they said Yuri, a complete stranger, made such an impression on that the welcome party lasted 7 days and nights. Therefore, he was finally permitted to leave. Years after, they returned to another visit. This time, it's a couple. Okay, so Yuri and Happy ended up together. Pretty sure this is the first time this I got this ending. The village returned on massive for the wedding held under the sun, those same stars. Okay, yeah, this is the first time I seen this actually. What? Felix and Lysithea? What? Okay. Scholar, Misfortune, and Shield successor. Okay. After becoming Duke for Darius, Felix married Lysithea. What? Who assisted his effort to restore both the territory and the kingdom at large, which countless insights. She became known for the walking amongst people, sharing which sent her knowledge. After her death, Felix revived the visit from the local artisan who brought him a cake and claimed the Lysithea and giving him the recipe. Felix adored the flavor, enjoying the style of cake the rest of his days. The people required to taste it for too, and Lysith's trait became tradition of the north of Fargus. Oh, so okay, so they got married, but Lysithea still died like very soon after that. Okay, dude, that's sad though. Yeah, that's really sad. The dude's alone. Alright. As a loyal vassal, Dudum dedicated his life to support King Demetrius throughout the entire ranks. After tending as a lineage on his deathbed, Dudum resumed his post at Demetrius' grave on the edge of Ferdiad. There it said he singled over the peaceful realm that he helped build until the end of his days. Okay, so the ending's completely different, because in my first playthrough of this ending, the Doom married Mercedes and they went back to Duscar to rebuild Duscar. But like in this one, it's like the Doom never went back to Duscar. He just stayed with Dimitri. Now he died, and then he became like a gravekeeper, like guarding his grave. That's whoa. Okay, that's completely different. Helda and Balthus. Okay, 100 battles, 65 victories. Nice. Most of Balthus's debut vanished in the chaos after the war, and those few of the remaining were paid off, which that he had earned in the fighting. Free to do as he pleases, he thought out Helda. The two of them went on an adventure around the world, crossing Fódlan's throat and journeyed through beyond Elmira, where they are said to have found the Kingdom of Gold in the Far East. Though the details of their adventures are largely lost, the firmly remains to Windhose's blessing to take his sister out of Fódlan. Balthus had to beat him in a duel. Yeah. I was like, Holtz might have something to say about this. Okay, Sylvain and Ingrid. Alright. Okay. As Margaret Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to improve relations with the people of Seraing. Under his leadership, nobles were presented, and relics and crests were not necessary for their privilege to be thought. He went down history as an extraordinary lord. He could not have done so without the constant support and counsel of his wife, Ingrid. Those wisdom and tendency to ensure that the people could prosper. Sylvain was ever loyal to his beloved wife. The couple had many children, and while not one of them bore a crest, they were all equally and wholeheartedly loved. Okay, so in my first playthrough, Sylvain ended up with like Felix. They were like, since they died in the same day or something, and the same time or something, and Ingrid was alone. But in this one, so Felix marries Lysithea and Sylvain marries Ingrid. Interesting. Alright, this is me. Parallel the war, was the marriage of Byleth, the newly appointed Archbishop, Demetra, the newly crowned Knight of Fargus. The people of Fódlan much to celebrate. The two were devoted and improved lives of the people to seek greater wisdom in order to reform government and church from the inside out. As the leader of the church in this date respectively, at the time they engaged in hard debate, humans still enjoying the long horse ride, the quiet evening, and they were not, as the world saw them, but rather two adoring spouses, desperately in love. They remained in such the rest of their days. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Love scene. Okay, so a lot of the endings are completely different. Okay, interesting. Alright. Like I said, in this playthrough, I mostly just tried, on the part 1, I mostly just tried to recruit some characters that I didn't recruit the first time, and then on second part, I mostly just like tried to get their support to go up with the original Blue Eyes, because I want to see different supports. But it is very neat to see like the different endings. The main different one, I gotta say, it's gotta be like the Doom, because in the first one, the Doom married like Mercedes, and they went back to Dusker to rebuild Dusker, and he became like king or the leader of the Dusker or something. But like in this one, he just never went back. Mercedes like stayed, didn't marry the Doom, and like she became like a cleric, and the Doom just never went back to Dusker. She just stayed in Fódlan, and like became Demetrius' guard. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was gonna say, I was trying to see if like Felix is gonna marry someone, or is he gonna stay single like Sylvain? But they both met other people, and since I didn't marry Shamir went away with Catherine, which is expected. But I didn't expect like Sylvain to marry like Cynthia. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. Alright, so like I said, I am going to end the stream soon. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna let this credit roll. After the credit, I'm going to end the stream. I know it's only been an hour, but I got stuff I gotta do, so I am going to end the stream soon. And just do it there. Yeah. I'm just going to end the stream soon. I don't know why I'm like having trouble saying that out loud. The main thing about I played this game on hard difficulty, right? I think I played the game on hard on my Golden Deer run. That's the New Game Plus after I finished the Blue Lion the first time. So the main thing about playing the New Game Plus on hard difficulty is that I kind of realized the accuracy and the critical rate is kind of all out of whack. I know that they add more enemies in hard difficulty and like even more in merciless or whatever like the hardest difficulty is. But I kind of feel like the enemy will constantly hit 20 accuracy hits, and then like they will get crit on like single-digit critical rates, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, if I definitely will come back to this game again. I definitely want to try the Golden Deer and Blue Lion. When I go back to those games, I'm going to do New Game Plus, new game again. I'm not going to do New Game Plus. I want to try new games, see if who I can recruit, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to swap my genders for those two, because on Golden Deer I played as the female. This time I want to play as the male, and then I played as a male on Black Eagle, and I want to play as female on Black Eagle this time also, maybe. On the there's a lot of things I want to do differently. Mostly for Golden Deer. When I was playing the Golden Deer, I remember something. I remember I forced everyone to swap to a different class. I'm pretty sure I made like Cynthia like an archer because I want to see if I can do a playthrough which like everyone that's not I want to force everyone to not play as their like assigned class. I had like Ignaz play the mage and stuff like that. I had Lawrence play the sword user, the murder savant. Yeah, I kind of want to fix that. I kind of want to see them at their like natural class. Obviously, I had Claude as the archer, the dragon rider archer thing, whatever that class is called. But if I play Golden Deer again, I want to have everyone be their original class. And I definitely want to try and go back to Black Eagle, because in Black Eagle I didn't recruit anyone, I'm pretty sure. I recruited the teachers like during the last months because I wanted to do the church route. I want to see what it's like to play Black Eagle against like everyone else. So I didn't recruit anyone in Black Eagle route. So if I go back and do like a Black Eagle new game, Black Eagle playthrough, I definitely want to try to do the I definitely want to try to recruit everyone. I'll try to recruit not everyone, but as many people as I can. So yeah. Alright. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this credit because I've seen this credit a lot of times. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. Alright. If you're watching this on Twitch, follow the channel for like playthrough news. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want. If you want to actually love on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the descriptions. Alright, see you guys next time. Goodbye.